We're here at the USAFL Eastern Regional Championships as the Philadelphia Hawks lead the New York Magpies 8-0. Brian Barish here with you here. This is the second game for these two teams. The Magpies had a pretty big victory earlier on against the Columbus Cats. That one is sent in towards the sticks and breaks off to the left-hand side and goes through for a point, and New York is on the board. It's 8-1. The Hawks defeated the DC Eagles in the opening game. 25 to 22 was the final score, and that was a chance for DC to win the game after the siren that went begging. First half action as the Hawks move the ball forward. That one is handballed back. O'Connor was sent flying, and here they come back the other way. Come the Magpies. Picks that one up. Sends that one in, knocked down, sent back the left and dropped in front. Handball up over the top. Here come the Magpies, sends that one in up high and marked. It's 8-1 the score, New York trailing. And we don't have uniform numbers really for either team, so we're just kind of going on horseback here. This kick will come from about 45 meters out. That one is sent up on the way. It's knocked down and through for another minor score. So one straight kick the difference. It is 1-2-8 Philadelphia. 2 behinds for New York. Rob Hinchin will put the ball back in play. Hinch did a great job out of the fullback line for the Hawks in that first game. Loring couldn't get to it, but he does get the second bite there. It's a good job, and he is pushed in the back, no call. That one goes on the wing position. Great diving opportunity by O'Connor, who is trying very hard to get back into the play, and it will be a free kick going back the other way for the Magpies. Marked. Now to the near side. That one a little chip in, and that one is marked again. A little handball. Magpies look to send this one in, slapped away. And going after that is Kens, who just got the ball away. Ball cried, the Magpies, they're not going to get it. And then everybody in. There's Glasgow, who's trying to get in on the action, but it's holding the ball as the call. Improper disposal, and it'll be a free kick to Greg Glasgow, the Perth native, who kicked 2 goals in the opening game for the Hawks in that win against the Eagles. Winner of this game will go to 2-0 as that one is sent in deep. Ball goes to ground, knocked free. Picked up by the Magpies, out the back. Sends that one in. Herb Street sends that one long. And that one will drop in front, popped in the air. That stayed in somehow. Cleared out by P.J. Devine. Looking for Glasgow, who couldn't handle it. It was slapped out of his hands after it popped out. And the ball goes into the popcorn machine. Sent that one forward. Crash boom opera happening here. And it's picked up, and here is Hinchin. Finds Goff. Goff, left footer. Tried the centering ball. And picked up by one of the Hawks there. A little handball back. Went through everybody's hands. Jay Sakiu had a goal in that first game. And the umpire crosses his arms like the Monsignor of the First Church of Australian Rules Football and says, "Give that to me, we'll ball it up." That's a Rex Hunt line that I've stolen on many occasions. Ball comes back in the play. And John Hinchin wraps up his defender straight away. 8-2 the score. One straight kick separates the sides, with the Hawks kicking to the Perkiomen Creek end, which is to our left. The New York Magpies kicking towards the old Turf Club end. And here is Jay Sakiu. from Maryland originally, sends that one on the way. It looks good off the boot, but it doesn't have the journey. It was touched through on the line, and it's through for a minor score. That takes them on to 1-3-9 Philadelphia. 2 points only for New York. Brian Barish here with you, first half footy, 2 20-minute halves. And that one is kicked up on the far side and marked. That one is marked defensively, and here back the other way. Marked. Looking for a lead. Looking for the handball, got it. Sends that one down the line. Tipped off the top. Devine is in there. And the ball goes out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in.
Throw it in. Give it to her, buddy. Give it to her.
Ball comes spinning back in the play. Rodwell knocked it down, and we'll have a ball up right in front of us. Brian Barish here with you here at Lower Perkiomen Valley Park. That one was tipped off the foot of John Hinchin. Sends that one down the near side corridor. And the ball gets carried, oh, that should have been out of bounds, and in fact it was given as out of bounds. That ball went out of bounds about a minute ago. Nine to 2, Philadelphia the lead, trying to stretch to 2-0. And we'll have a boundary throw, and here it comes. Rodwell sends that one in. Sends that one in further afield, and it's marked on the last line of defense by the Magpies. That ball is sent out of bounds on the intent side of the field because there are people over there intent. Sent back the other way. Ball goes out of bounds. The Hawks will have their last game against the Columbus Cats later on. The Hawks the 3 seed, but there's the possibility here, of course, still plenty of time left in this one, that they may end up going to 2-0. Been an arm wrestle here outside of that one goal earlier in this first half. This is Chris Goff. Goff unleashes one towards the goal. That might have the journey, was tipped on the line and through for a rush behind. 1-4-10 Philadelphia. 2 points for New York. The lead is 8. It was marked. As the Eagles will play Columbus coming up. That one is kicked out to the near side. Goes through and knocked down. Little chip shot. Pushed through, picked up by PJ Devine. Devine goes back the other direction. And the little shovel pass on. And tackled from behind, and he is gone. Free kick. Great tackle in there. Whoops. We apologize for those of you who might have motion sickness. We are trying our best here as that one comes in. 10-2 again the score. Philadelphia the lead, and that one is roughed out by Rodwell, picked up by Rob Hinchin. Hinchin will see that one bounce in. Here is Ryan Henry, turns and fires, sends that one in, and that one is dropped. Federer is there, and that one is cleared out by New York up to the near side. Big swing, no miss, and a miss rather. And pick that one up and sends that one on. Hinchin tries to chop it off, does on the second bite of the cherry. Little handball up over the top, knocked down, and it's sent on as David Lamb trying to get his way through. Now that one drops in front. Handball back. There is Greenberg chasing after it. And we have a ball up. 10-2 Philadelphia, and that is halftime. So it was real back and forth. The Hawks got an early goal in this first half, and both teams have really traded minor scores both ways. The Hawks getting some great defense from Rob Hinchin, and the Magpies as well, and their back line playing well. So after 20 minutes of play, it's the Hawks 1 goal, 4 behinds, 10 points. The New York Magpies 2 behinds. We'll be right back for the second half of this one. You're watching the 2022 USAFL Eastern Regional Championships here on USAFL.com. Second half of play with the Philadelphia Hawks taking on the New York Magpies here in the Eastern Regional Championships of the USAFL for 2022. The Hawks lead 10-2. They're in the yellow jumpers, and they are now kicking towards the turf club end to our right, where the Magpies and the black jumpers are now kicking towards the creek end to our left. As the ball comes back in, and here come the Magpies sending that one forward. Up high, and that one is knocked down. Cleared out now by the Hawks up the near side. This is John Hinchin, who looked like he was shoved in the back, no call. Picked up by Rodwell, goes to Cans. Cans sends that one on, out of the reach of both Glasgow and John Hinchin. And that one is taken down without the footy. There was, I believe, Tim Arkelian, and so that'll be a free kick to the Magpies, sending that one back in the other direction. And it is juggled and marked. Sends that one in. Bounces up high. Chance in front, dribbled home. And the Magpies finally get their first major score of the game. They're on the board. They trail by 2 points. New York 1-2-8, Philadelphia 1-4-10. Good opportunistic ball in front. And, you know, the Magpies are known for 2 things. They're known for getting the ball, really just getting the ball, finding the open targets. You know, as tight as the defenses play them across the league, they always seem to be able to find each other. They always seem to get open. And then those loose balls in front, they're usually able to pounce on them. And for a team like the Hawks, which has really improved over the last couple of years and has moved up, you know, we mentioned the D3 championship in 2018. They came 1 windswept game against San Diego from the Division II Grand Final in 2019, and they played so well in combination with the Arizona Hawks a season ago that, you know, the fact that they are staying with the Magpies is really not so much of a surprise. That is gone, and they're looking. They're going to bring that back on the mark. They were saying that he had gotten them up really by his collar, and I think that's a fair argument, but in an event, it will be a free kick to the Magpies. That one off the side of the foot, sends that one long. All right, we're picking things back up here in the second half, and well, batteries are fun. Because of that, during the change, the Magpies have kicked 2 goals, and now all of a sudden now lead 21-10. So the scoring end, at least for now, seems to be that creek end to our left. As the ball comes down, hand up over the top. taken, and here come the Hawks the other way. Glasgow couldn't get to it by Henshin. Long handball over it. Here come the Pies the other way. Again, sprayed off the side of the boot into the middle of the ground. Sends that one in towards the sticks, and that will bounce. It'll roll, it'll skip, it'll hop, and PJ Devine sacrificing his body to get to that one and saves 5 points. He flew through like Superman, and he saves the day. So 3-4-22 for the Magpies. It's a 2-goal lead over Philadelphia, 1-4-10. Comes out to the near side, marked. This is Chris Goff. Tom Ellis has really kept his eye on Tom Ellis, on Chris Goff. Miss up all the names there. Whoop. And we'll have a ball up. Whoop. Goff sends that one forward and marked by Glasgow. Gigi has it. He's kicked the only goal in the game so far. Thought about going to Hinchin. Instead, he'll go the distance and going after it. Picking that one up. Dropped, and did he drop it? Yeah, he did. It'll be a free kick. So yeah, you just got a paw in there and drop the footy. So it'll come out to the near side where it's marked. Sends that one down the line. Magpie staying with it. That one is centered in. Marked. Turns and fires across the face. A lot of action over there, and finally Des Can's able to get that one free. Magpies send that one back in the other direction, leading by 2 straight kicks, and the ball is marked by Des Cans. Out to the near side. Stem somehow or another kept that one in play. Turns in towards the middle. And marked! What a nice mark. And I think he would have gotten paid that anyway because Hinchin was up high on him. Looking to direct traffic. Little chip. And marked in front of Loring. So he'll go back and have a chance to extend the lead, which, as we say, currently is 12 points. The Hawks led at halftime 10-2, and since then, 20 consecutive points. We got some hecklers to our right who are Hawks fans, but they're too far away and those voices are way too little. Or maybe they did Moz it. Yeah, that's a little bit of a surprise, so it goes left. Max gone, is that you? Through for a behind, and that takes them on to 3-5-23. 13-point lead. So it's 3 kicks the difference. They come out to the near side, and it is marked by John Hinchin. Hinchin looks around, goes in short, over the top. And Rodwell may have gotten poked in the eye there. It comes out to the near side, but he turns it over. Sending one back the other way. And marked by Chris Goff. So the man they call Ruda, for reasons I don't know that I should get into, comes out to the near side, and it's marked by the Magpies, who are doing fantastically on the defensive side. And really in this half-forward line, chopping off these passes, sending that one in. It gets by Goff and Heron tried to clear that one out to the near side, and that one goes off of a Magpies player and out of bounds. Still 23-10 the score. You got much more shade over there.
Yeah, the sun was getting clear, wasn't it?
Ball goes out of bounds once again. We'll have a boundary throw in. The Magpies trying to go to 2-0. The Hawks would go to 1-1, and with the Magpies set to deal with the Eagles, who of course lost to the Hawks earlier today by 3 points. Ball comes back into play. That one is sent in towards the goals. It's across the face, and player goes down, tried to get that one out, shovel pass across, left-footed kick for a goal, doing. It was a Wilbur post. Hello, I misread. That takes them on to, what is that, 4-6-24. The lead is 14 points. And it's been all Magpies on this side of the field, except now they're moving, here come the Hawks the other direction. They need 2 goals, they need them quick, fast, and in a hurry. They actually need 3. Here is Loring, who tries to chip that one up over the top. GG. Glasgow, that one was touched. Back the other way, long handball, and it is caught. Turns and fires off the side of the foot, high in the air, marked by Des Cans. Cans will come back the other way, but it's going to be picked off, except a good job in there by the number 18. Here comes New York the other way. That one is deflected, and the ball gets knocked down. Comes to one of the Magpies. Devine is in there. We mentioned he plays for Boston, but he's with Philadelphia today. Drops in, and kept in by the Pies now. 23 with it, sends that one in towards the sticks. And we have a wrestle ball situation, and the ball up. Ball goes in the air, and that one's in front. Oh, that's a ski jump ball, and yet that's somehow going to be home. Well, that ball traveled all of about 5 meters, which was good because he was standing 4 meters out. But that one might just have salted it away for the Pies as they go on to 5-6-30. 30 or 31, Claire?
30.
Thank you. So it's a 20-point lead. Claire Conley from the DC Eagles over there working the scoreboard. We have a lot of volunteers who are doing all of the... Ball comes back in the middle again. May not be much time left. The Hawks going to go to 1-1. That one is slapped away. And everybody fell down. The camera fell down. That was a pretty big hit. Felt it even over here. The Magpies will come back in the other direction. Ball gets knocked down and could have been pushed in the back. Knocked down. Just kept in play somehow, some way, and that one is sent in towards the sticks again. Ball comes back, threw that one onto the left, and that one sprayed out on the full. So the Magpies, though, are pretty content with the proceedings here, as they will keep it locked into the Hawks forward line for as long as they can, or to their forward line and the Hawks defensive line for as long as they can. And just try to run out the clock, take a couple of breaths, and come back in about 3 hours time and try and defeat the DC Eagles and take home their first Eastern Regional Championship since 2016. 17. In fact, no, even before that. You got to go all the way back to 2016 because Baltimore Washington, as they were known back then, won the men's title that year in Raleigh, North Carolina. So you got to go all the way back to 2016 when it was in New York, and the Magpies won Division I. There were enough teams for 2 divisions that year. The Magpies defeating both the Boston Demons and the Columbus Cats. Of course, the Boston Demons only sending 1 player here when PJ Devine is playing for the Hawks. This one is sent on the way. And marked. That one was sent away and marked on the far side. They're stringing these together. And that one has gone out on the full, and that ends that nonsense. Hawks again leading 10-2 at halftime, but a blitz by the Pies in this third quarter, or in the second half. Counting is fundamental. Ball comes to ground. Cleared out by the Hawks. Let's see if they can get something before this game ends, and not on any of that as he just sort of in desperation kicked the ball forward. That one was sent in.